Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor Hayes and Rich Forrester are upset about Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Tridge are obliging Steffy to take the kiddies and leave John Finn Finnegan. With Finn now keeping critical information about Luna Nozawa from Steffy, there could be a guardianship battle brewing. Suckers just watched as Penelope Poppy Nozawa's falsehoods are coming out. First it was about the magical mints. Now it's about Luna's father. Poppy had no issue allowing Bill Spencer or Tom Star believe they were Luna's father. Indeed, when Finn constantly asked Poppy for the verity, she kept lying. It was only after Finn took 2 maternity tests that Poppy couldn't continue lying. Once Poppy couldn't lie to Finn presently, she started demanding he keep the information to himself. Now that Finn has told Luna the verity, Bill Spencer will find out next. Meanwhile, Steffy has bared the information to her parents. Of course, Taylor and Ridge are concerned about Luna targeting Steffy or worse, the kiddies. Indeed, though Steffy knows that Finn is Luna's father, the good croaker will keep many secrets from his woman. Finn knows that there's no way Steffy would stay if she knew Luna was out on house arrest. Steffy would flip out if she knew that Finn believed in Luna's reformation. So for now, Finn will keep Steffy in the dark. That could make effects worse in the end, however. Taylor is formally obliging Steffy to take the kiddies and leave Finn. Taylor is induced that Finn will intentionally put Steffy and the kiddies in peril again. It was one thing with Sheila Carter Sharp, but to have another kill-in-law will be just too important. While Steffy insists she's staying with Finn, that's only because she believes Luna is behind bars. Once Steffy learns Finn designedly deceived her, it could mean the end of Shin. It seems that Steffy won't have any choice but to file for divorce. Of course, Steffy will want to keep guardianship of Hayes Forrester Finnegan. Taylor and Steffy are formerly freaking out about Hayes inheriting the wrong gene. So Steffy could use Finn hiding the verity about Luna as a way to get sole guardianship. At the same time, what kind of man would Finn be if he chose one child over another? It seems that Finn could lose Steffy and Hayes, but could gain Luna and Sheila. That would be an intriguing new family dynamic for sure. Bill Spencer might have many choice words for Steffy Forrester. Once Luna Nozawa's house arrest secret comes to light, Steffy is bound to discover that Luna is staying at Bill's place ultimately. John Finn Finnegan might try to keep Steffy in the dark about the shocking verity for as long as possible, but it's only a matter of time before she uncovers it. What will unfold? Formerly, Steffy realizes that Bill leveraged every connection he to secure Luna's release from captivity. Indeed, though it's not really any of her business. You can count on Steffy to be outraged with Bill for manipulating the situation and making Luna an indeed lesser peril. After all, Luna's confinement was far more secure, so it's clear why Steffy would erupt in wrathfulness. It's ineluctable that she'll defy Bill, demanding an explanation for his reckless conduct. Bill and Luna's crazy connection wouldn't make sense to Steffy. Bill and Luna partake an unusual bond that Steffy simply wouldn't grasp, yet Bill might emphasize his unique understanding of Luna in a way that eludes most others. Having faced his own challenges in nonage, Bill finds a connection with Luna's once struggles. He believes that Luna is on a path of particular growth and deserves the occasion to realize her true eventuality. In Bill's eyes, she was stifled in a terrible terrain, and he feels compelled to help her break free. Eventually, the driving force behind Bill's decision to deliver Luna from captivity was the imminent peril to her safety. Luna endured a brutal experience behind bars, and her situation could have turned dire if she had remained there any longer. This is why Bill might find himself saying to Steffy, "I couldn't just leave Luna there." He could argue that living with the knowledge of doing nothing while Luna's fate hung in the balance would have been unsupportable for him. In his mind, it would have felt as if he bore some responsibility for her outgrowth. We prognosticate that no matter what Bill says, it wouldn't ease the situation. But that wouldn't discourage him from trying to make amends when pressures rise, no matter what position of explosion from Steffy happens. Steffy Forrester Finnegan is entering heavy pressure from her parents about her particular life. Suckers know that's nothing new in this smothering family. Still, their defensive instinct is hard to argue against. Steffy naturally defends her hubby because she sees how deeply he's impacted. Learning about Luna Nozawa's true maternity was mind-bending. Poppy Nozawa's vaticination that John Finnegan's life would blow up might still prove true. Taylor Hayes' direction for Steffy shocked her. She didn't anticipate her mama to recommend leaving Finn and the Precipice House. That advice shook an formerly shaky Steffy, who's mortified that Finn is dealing with an entirely new family drama. The happy couple some relate to as Shin, the mashed surname of Steffy and Finn, while that moniker Junction and others like them can range from silly to frothy. The intention behind them is ent. Suckers love couples that make sense. Steffy fell in love with Finn when she looked at him in one of the most memorable first meetings in this show's ultramodern history. Leaving their family home at the Precipice House and moving in with Rich Forrester and Taylor at Eric Forrester's manse would be arch-conservative. But Taylor believes Luna is a trouble without knowing she's not in captivity. Timed Enterprise begins now that Finn forced the Verity into the light of day. He learned that she was confined at the original captivity where her stay began and was mysteriously handed with her house arrest position through an anonymous textbook. The captivity director Finn demanded information from may have transferred him the textbook or someone up the chain of command did. Still it happened and the plot was fleetly pushed forward. The below had to be so Finn and Luna could partake their moments. The first was when he set up her at Bill Spencer's, and Luna was shocked by being exposed. The alternate had Finn tell Luna he was her father, and the gashes flowed voluminously from both characters' eyes. Taylor is concerned about Steffy and the grandchildren's safety. Rich shares his conformed love interest's enterprises. Budig's character also said too important when assuming that Hayes Forrester Finnegan could have inherited Sheila Carter Sharp's demented nature. Steffy dismissed her mama's future shock outlook, but must review the Sheila trouble angle once she learns that Luna is in jail. Sheila will want to see her granddaughter, which will re-establish a power struggle. Hope Logan is dealing with some relationship drama, now that she's brazened Carter Walton about his kiss with Daphne Rose Carter and Hope's love has taken a huge mega-hit. So where do effects go from then? In an interview with SOD, Annika Noel opened about her current plot and made some prognostications about what's coming. For starters, Noel conceded that suckers have been seeing a veritably different interpretation of Hope than they've seen in the history. Hope's history of diminishment and treason has driven her to her breaking point and left her maybe a bit broken. That's why Noel feels like Hope's gone into obnoxious mode and doing effects that the old Hope wouldn't have done. Although Noel admitted playing this new interpretation of Hope has been a challenge, she suggested she tries to find verity in the part and bring it to life as stylish as she can. As for what's ahead, Noel said she hopes this leads to some kind of reckoning for Hope. It's clear that Hope's pining for power has driven her to make some wrong moves. So Noel hopes her character reaches an understanding of that ultimately. That said, Noel's still lodging for Hope to find true commission another way. I would love perhaps one day, if she's had enough of that poisonous terrain to go off on her own and make her own company and spread her own bodies, Noel said. In the meantime has some earth-shattering twists ahead. Since a big wake-up call is brewing for Hope, it sounds like she might get that reckoning that Annika Noel wants. Where would you like to see Hope's character go from then? Do you like the idea of Hope getting down from Forrester Creations altogether? Anyhow, Carter and Hope's relationship may not be meant to last. So stay tuned for updates on any sanctioned bifurcation news that might be brewing. Hope will protest off a new chapter sooner or laterly, which could bring an occasion for a fresh launch.